What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays here. And as you can tell, I've got a special guest, the lady, the fiance, if I could say, Caryl Green. Caryl, thank you for joining me.
Oh my gosh! Hi.
It took a little bit of nudge and some motivation to get her in here, but we got her. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and just jump right into this reaction show. Super Bowl 53 is over, and shocked or be not shocked, the New England Patriots are the Super Bowl champs again. What is up, Connor? Connor, what's your reaction so far, huh? Do you like that the Patriots won? Do you like that the Rams lost? What's the reaction? Terry Carver says Goff blew it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, he blew it, but Brady did nothing to win.
Oh, here we go, guys.
His kicker kicked 2 field goals. He had one lucky streak down the field. Okay, woohoo!
Guys, we'll get into this talk. She's a Tom Brady hater, and
Right.
I'm a realist when it comes to this. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Okay, he's good.
I'm not
he's
even
good.
gonna be able to get a word in.
I'm just gonna be a hater for the rest of my life. Sorry about it.
Bringing you on this show means that I'm gonna talk less and you're gonna talk more, right? Yeah.
Pretty much.
But anyways, I think Tom Brady's the GOAT. He has now 6 Super Bowl champions. He's been to 9, I believe. You're not gonna see that with anybody else. Like, the only other person who comes remotely close to that is, I would say, Joe Montana. He won 4, went to 4, but I mean, when you go to 9 and you win 6, I think that's insane. So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to pull up the chat here. And I don't see it. There we go. Let's see what some of y'all are saying. Connor says it was the most boring game I've watched. The punt was the most excited play. That's probably true. 2 out of 3 kicks still got to lead them down the field, Terry says. All right, so got some notes here. We're going to go over some stats. First half, just a very defensive game. I mean, you're talking, what was it, 3-0 at halftime? Like Connor said, pretty boring, but I mean, if you're into defensive games, I guess that's good, but no one likes defensive coaches. No one likes defensive players, you know. I'm an offensive type of guy. We want points, and probably not a whole lot of people's going to talk about this game in the years going past, right? Not from her, at least.
Nope.
He's a system quarterback. Okay, I've got to bring this back up because Kirby's talking blasphemy. He's a system QB. He's got the best coach, best Are you Kirby? Wait a minute. Stop going away. Best blocking and best everything. Anybody could have done great in the past. That is a joke. Like, I am sorry. He's not a system quarterback. You can't be a system quarterback and make it to 9 Super Bowls. Because there's plenty. Alex Smith is a system quarterback, and he's never been. And also, let me just get my point, and I will hand you the mic. I'll hand you the invisible mic right here. Listen, guys. Tom Brady hasn't always had the best wide receivers. He's made them the best, okay? The best receiver he's ever had, besides Gronk. Gronk's been pretty good, but this year, Gronk has sucked this year. And he just made one huge play at the end of that game. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. All right. He had Randy Moss. That was his biggest receiver, and he was already kind of going downhill in that trend of his career, but he makes everybody better. Now, Julian Edelman is a freaking stud. That guy is a stud, and he would be a stud on any team. The best thing that has happened today is, yes, that is true. I'll go ahead and make that announcement. Thank you, Connor. We have hit 100 subs. I would do a little, there we go. I could do that, but I didn't. It's 100 subs. 100 subs, people. That means that the giveaway will be happening this
football.
Week.
So back to your system QB thing. I mean, how long was Jimmy Garoppolo there behind Tom Brady? Not long.
Yeah.
He was just found, and he would have been the only one that would have been good in the system because he's a great quarterback, which not right now. I mean, I would say the 49ers are so-so, but
And he can't stay healthy.
But my thing is, he's not. I mean, I agree with the all-star cast, but then again, like right now, all you've got is Edelman, and like I said, Gronk's not done anything this year. I mean, he's just been so-so.
They've
and
got
he
a
got
couple
lucky
decent
tonight.
running backs, but
White's done nothing the past couple of games.
That's true.
I mean, you can only be as best as what you expect. But the system QB thing is a whole bunch of crap. Like, you can't say system QB because he's only had one other person that might work in that system. Everybody else has just been.
As I am. Just stay patient with me right now, Facebook. As I am sharing it to, or YouTube, be patient as I was sharing to Facebook. Hoyer isn't bad, but he's a QB that could come in and take over a game in my. Are you kidding me?
I don't
Hoyer?
think so.
Like, she hates Tom Brady.
I
and
hate
she
Tom
even
Brady,
says
but Hoyer,
that.
no.
Hoyer. Do you even know Hoyer's first name?
I don't know his first name, but I know who he is.
I know it, but no one else knows it. Brandon Hoyer. Like, no. Okay? The
Does
only
it
way
matter
he
that I
could
know his
come
first
in.
name?
No, I'm just saying, like, he could not come into the Super Bowl and win that Super Bowl. The only way is if Tom Brady. Did I say Brian Hoyer? What did I say?
You said Brandon.
Yeah, it's actually
He's
Brian.
been calling
You're right.
Jared Goff Jonathan Goff the past 3 days.
And guess what, people? I'm gonna continue to call him Jonathan Goff because in the biggest moment, Jared or Jonathan came up small.
Your brother just said never heard of her.
Never heard of who?
Her.
You?
I don't know.
Anchor down. Anyways, let's get to a defensive game. Both QBs was not. No, stop.
No.
Both QBs came up.
Ball for
They
life,
both
buddy.
QBs did
Ball
not
for
look
life.
comfortable in this game, especially early on. It was one of the lowest scoring
The Rams
first
don't have a
halves.
system, though. He just said Jared Goff is a system QB. The Rams don't have a system. Sean McVay's just a genius.
Was that Kirby again?
Yes.
Kirby, like,
Sean McVay is a genius.
bring up some valid points, Kirby. Like, is everybody a system QB? Like, tell me who is not a. I want to know who is not a system QB, Kirby.
Marcus Mariota.
Well, Marcus Mariota, as of right now, is a bench QB because he can't stay healthy. That's a whole nother story, and we'll get into that. If this is a success and everybody likes this, we'll come at you with a lot more Russell Wilson. Kirby, man.
To be a system quarterback, you have to have a supporting system. Russell Wilson is the only thing that keeps that team going. No.
What do you say?
Could today be the last of Brady?
No.
Sadly,
she
no.
made the point. She goes, Tom Brady, you've won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? She said go to Disney. I said Tom Brady would say, I'm going to go win another effing Super Bowl. That's what he would say because he's probably going to win one or two more. So
Sidebar, we're watching them hand out the Lombardi trophy, and I would not kiss that. Look at how many people's fingerprints and lips are on that. That's disgusting.
You wouldn't kiss it, but I'd probably make out with it.
That is disgusting. Think about the flu and all the germs you could catch from that. That's gross.
You're sounding like a lady right now.
I'm just saying, I love it, but I ain't touching that thing.
If I got that trophy, I might.
Think about your little kids that are sitting there with their parents, and you ain't touching that trophy.
If I got that trophy, I'd probably need a private room with about 5 minutes with it. Just saying. I think a lot of other guys would feel me on that one. But anyways, let's keep going down. One of the lowest scoring first halves in Super Bowl history. And in the first half, I have this note. I'm going to go ahead and say, and in the second half, Julian Edelman was the man of the half, and he was the man of the game. And it has came out that he's won the Super Bowl MVP. I don't think there's anyone else who's more deserving because that guy could not be guarded. You're putting 2, 3, you might as well put 11 people on him, and for some reason, the little white boy cannot be guarded. So
Yay, Short Stuff won the MVP.
there you go. All right, so second half, big misplay to Brandon Cooks. That was early. I don't know if you remember early in the second half, he kind of like Brandon Cooks ran a post route and just was wide open, sitting and waiting in the end zone. And Goff found him late, and that allowed former Tennessee Titan cornerback Jason McCourty to come back and knock that ball out.
I'll tell you.
Think
what,
about how big that would be if Goff just hit that a little bit earlier. And the Rams scored 7 there.
I'll tell you what makes a difference. Cooper Kupp being out for Jared Goff makes
That's
a huge
true.
difference because, I mean, I had him on my fantasy team, so I'm kind of partial. But
Do you want to collaborate on how your fantasy team did this year?
no, stop it. But Cooper Kupp
Very
makes
true.
a huge difference
Very true.
because he had telepathic reasoning with Goff. So, and he would always find him in the clutch moments. And Cooper Kupp being gone makes a huge difference. I don't think that's the reason they lost. Obviously, Goff choked, but he's also a young quarterback that's,
No, I mean, it does take a little bit away, and that puts a little bit more pressure on Goff and people like Brandon Cooks, because if you do have a Cooper Kupp in there, that's just a lot more targets. Even Reynolds was the guy that stepped up. Yeah. Hey, Reynolds had a unbelievable game. If you watch my Madden 19 Super Bowl simulation, Reynolds went off. So, but yes, Cooper Kupp would have made a huge difference. But
you know who didn't step up tonight? Sue.
Yeah, I didn't really see.
He didn't. I mean, Donald did, but Sue did nothing.
As far as
Donald's the one that sacked Brady.
Yeah, Donald's big, but that whole defensive front had a really good job against Brady. I'm sure Sue had a lot to do with that. Sue's in the trenches. Sometimes you can't tell with those guys.
I don't know.
But
when I'm constantly hearing your name though in every game.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sue's going to be a pending free agent. He passed on the Titans this last time. I wouldn't mind seeing him sign with the Tennessee Titans this next year. He'll probably stay. That's it up, Don. Yeah, that's true. See, that's the thing. Sometimes you don't see it. When you're talking about a D tackle, sometimes he's not always going to make the tackle. But if a D tackle is creating penetration up the middle.
No, but after Donald slung Brady to the ground, they put two on him, and Donald still got through.
Yeah, there is no arguing here. Aaron Donald is probably the best player on the football field tonight. He's probably been the best football player in the NFL all year. And I mean, that's saying big things. All right, so
I think Khalil Mack, could challenge that.
Next note, big time throw by Brady to Gronk at the end of the game. I mean, both defenses was playing really good. Quarterbacks was off their game, and when he needed it, Tom Brady, the GOAT, made a GOAT play, hung in the pocket, and threw to Gronk in double coverage.
Whenever we call someone a GOAT, I literally think of that Taylor Swift meme where the GOAT is screaming. Why can't you just call him the best? Why do you have to call him the GOAT? That's such
Do you know what the GOAT means?
I know, greatest of all time. That's just so annoying. The GOAT. The GOAT. I want to put a goat face on him.
You're sounding like a hater right now. It was a perfect throw. It's a crazy connection. Move along. All right. Goff makes a huge mistake at the end. Here's the thing. He threw a really good throw to Brandon Cooks when he was double covered.
He got lucky that second time.
Cooks could have held on, that would have been a touchdown there. But then they went right back to the same play, and I felt like Goff could have held in there for a half a second more because he took 1, 2, 3. It kind of felt like he sensed pressure on him, and the pressure actually wasn't there. But that has a lot to do with what the Patriots did all night long, getting constant pressure in his face. And by the time he took that snap, I think he thought the pressure was getting there. He threw that ball a little early, and that's what led to the Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, had he waited just a second,
I think Brandon Cooks would have had him beat again. But
he did. If you look, the ball hung in the air too long, and
so that was just a big time mistake. And I thought the Rams looked tired there in the fourth quarter, the whole fourth quarter. I think the run game for the Patriots really started to pick up, which led to play action, which led to some big times throw by Brady. But I felt like the Rams looked tired in the fourth quarter.
Well, and I don't think the Patriots did. They were getting lucky towards the end with a couple of things. There was one before the interception, or I know after the interception, they were going down about to kick the field goal. He was making 2 passes to Brandon Cooks, so everyone knew who he was throwing to. He threw one, and literally Patriots player tipped it, and Brandon Cooks just caught the end of it.
Yeah.
Like that, I mean, at some point you gotta I guess they realized when you say they looked lazy is that they were like, okay, maybe this is.
I felt like it was the whole fourth quarter though. I felt like
I don't think it was. They looked defeated right after the touchdown.
That's because he was defeated. Here's the thing: coming into this game, I said you're looking at a New England Patriots team that's been there, done that. When they wake up in the morning, they eat eggs like they go to Super Bowls, like it's just another day.
But Sean McVay, literally, no matter what people say, whether he's conceited or whatever, Sean McVay is a genius. He's 32 years old, and he's a head coach in the NFL. You're 27, about to be 28, 29, 30, 31. He's only about 5 years older than you.
I know, but he's not the best thing since sliced bread.
No,
Look
but
at
I
that
think
beard
he's
on
great.
Julian Edelman. I'm getting there, guys. Rams be back.
No, you will not look like Julian Edelman.
I mean, if I just, fluff these up a little bit, I think I look like Julian Edelman. No? Don't like that? Terry says he's 34.
Well, then you're behind in your prime. Sorry.
Well, Terry says the Rams are going to be back. Do you think that's true?
Maybe not.
I mean,
next
here's
year.
one thing I want to ask you, Terry. The Rams shouldn't even been there. The horrible call against the Saints.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Now here's another question for our viewers. Does Drew Brees win this Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think he would. With Alvin Kamara, and you've got him and what's the other quarterback's name that they use out there?
Hill.
I think they would have.
Yeah, Saints fans should be upset because not only did they get screwed of having a chance to go to the Super Bowl, I think they got screwed of winning.
You throw anything to Michael Thomas, and 9 times out of 10 he catches it.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that was a really crappy call, not calling that pass interference.
Connor brings up, do you agree with the Rams' run style, the run plan they had? I really don't think it was really a plan. I think Gurley is not healthy.
No, he's not.
There is no reason.
You put Anderson in?
You're not putting in Anderson over Gurley. Gurley is not healthy, and they have kept that on the down low, and it showed its ugly head today. And now, so essentially, we talked about not having Cooper Kupp. You really didn't have Gurley in this game, and that just kept Goff out there.
What was the game that they played right before the Saints? Who'd the Rams play? Because that game is when Todd Anderson ran like a freaking. Oh, is it C.J. Anderson? Okay. That was the game that he ran like crazy. But you can't expect him to do that against the Patriots.
Possibly, but I think Brady would have been all over the Saints defense. Yeah, that's true. Cowboys. Yep. They played the Cowboys.
Yeah, Anderson ran like crazy, but you can't expect him to do that against the Patriots. That's. As much as I don't like the Patriots, that's just wishful thinking.
We'll go over the stats just a little bit. Tom Brady, 21 of 35, 262 yards with an average of 7.5. He had 0 touchdowns and 1 pick in a very defensive game, but he had one crucial throw that led to a touchdown.
That's what killed the Rams. Todd Gurley had 10 carries for 35 yards, and C.J. Anderson had 7 carries for 22 yards.
Rams could not run the ball.
You could not establish a run game.
And then you look at and then you're talking about run game. Then you look at Sony Michel, really didn't do a whole lot the whole night, but in the fourth quarter, that's when it counts. And Sony Michel, 18 carries, 94 yards with a 5.2 average, and that 1 touchdown, had that long run of 26. Rex Burkhead.
Someone said, Coach, the play action looked the same. Do you agree?
Play action.
It went by really fast. I couldn't read it.
Coach, all the plays on the play action looked about the same. Do you agree? I mean, they're similar, but I mean that's their style. That's that West Coast style that they play. I mean the routes concepts are different, but they went to their bread and butter in this game. But I mean that's what you're gonna do. You don't need to get away from what you do. What the Rams have done well all year is what led them to the Super Bowl. So,
Todd Gurley was a big part in that too, and then you couldn't.
And I almost think that they kind of dumbed their offense down in the second half, and I think that actually helped them because I felt like they came out and they might have been trying a little bit too much.
If you have too many checks and things like that, and you have too many things that you're having to work on and talk to Jared Goff, it almost helped that. I think what was it? He said after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the mics go off and you can't talk to the linebackers.
After 15 seconds. Once 15 seconds hits in the play clock, you can't hear no one in that.
I think it helps a lot, especially towards the end there. I think they just let him do what he needed to, but didn't really.
I think they kind of dumbed down their offense a little bit, went back to what they've done all year, and I mean it worked a little bit. I mean they were starting to move the ball. It was just some critical mistakes that held them out of the end zone. But I mean, if they just hit that couple throws to Brandon Cooks, then we would have been good.
He said for the Rams because all the plays literally looked the same every time they would run cover 2. And it went away. I couldn't read the rest.
If we can pull it back up here, we will look, and I don't know. Anyways, Rex Burkhead, 7 carries of 43 yards, 6.1 average. He kind of went unknown. Cordell Patterson, former Tennessee Vol, gets Super Bowl ring. At least there's some silver lining for you.
Well, I'm telling you right here, look. Tom Brady, 21 of 35, 262. Jared Goff, 19 of 38, but 229.
Well, yeah, but
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah, he made way more throws, and that's a terrible completion rate. But what I'm saying right here is 229 versus 262. Like, I mean, had they just gotten a couple lucky and a couple that needed to be, it don't matter.
But here's a big stat. Tom Brady, the GOAT, sacked 1 time because he knows how to get rid of the ball quick, manipulate the pocket, and find ways to get rid of the ball, even if it's throwing the ball away. Jared Goff has 4 sacks, which accumulated in 31 yards.
That one, he
4
really
sacks,
went down on his
31
knees.
yards.
I was like,
That was rough.
he literally did that to himself.
All right, so we went over throwing, we went over rushing. Anybody want to take a guess? Fumble, you pick. Oh, yeah, that's true. Anybody want to take a guess on who led in receiving? You don't have to. It's Julian Edelman, 10 catches, 141 yards, a long of 27. He had 12 targets. Guys, he had 12 targets. He caught 10 of them. That's ridiculous. Gronkowski, who has struggled all year, ended up with a pretty good stat line. 6 catches, 87 yards with a 14.5 average. Long of 29. That was that big throw that led the Patriots to the game-winning touchdown. I mean, that changed the game. Because at that point, if they hold the Patriots to a field goal and they go up 6-3, the Rams was in field goal range when they threw that pick. And maybe they're not as aggressive that time wrong. Come on, stay up, brother. I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry, guys. Our chats goes away really quick. So sometimes we can't keep up with your chats. Next live feed, I'm going to have it on the computer. That way we can definitely keep up with it. But anyways.
Super Bowl, big stage for Goff, and I think that showed.
Yes, I 100% agree, Terry. Like I was saying earlier, Goff, this was going to be his first ever in the big moment, and he looked like the butterflies was a little bit too much.
It don't matter. I mean, he's going to get all the girls anyways. He looks just like Ryan Gosling.
We don't care about the
I'm
girls.
just saying there's
we care
brighter
about
sides for
Super
Jared
Bowl
Goff.
rings.
I'm sure he doesn't care either, but I'm saying he looks just like Ryan Gosling.
The blitz from different directions through him. Oh, yeah.
And he thought they were bringing more. They were only bringing like 4 or 5.
And like
that's why he threw way too early on that pick.
Yeah, on that pick, I think they brought just 3-man pressure on that one, and that really got him. Titans beat the Patriots in Week 10, so the Titans are Super Bowl champions. There you go, Taylor Smith. Let it out. Let's chant it. The Titans are Super Bowl 53 champions because they whooped up on the Patriots early in the year that no one even remembers about.
I know, isn't it so crazy that however long ago it was that the Rams and the Titans went to the Super Bowl.
That was 19 years ago.
And then what else? So there were a bunch of other stuff that happened that year in succession. We were like, oh, it's the Titans year, and it wasn't. It was the Rams.
Yeah.
It came down to like one thing that we missed up on.
Boy, that was a long time ago when the Titans whooped up on the Patriots, and everybody was like, oh my God, the Patriots suck. They're over with.
No, I'm serious. At some
Music
point
City
they
Miracle.
do. They choked against the Titans. I mean, I'm a Titans fan, and I will be till I die, but they choked against the Titans. I'm just saying, I know
don't think they
NFL,
choked. I think
you
the
get
Titans
paid.
ransacked them.
Well, I am, but it's Tom Brady. Like you all say, he's the GOAT, okay? Whatever. But my thing is, it's the NFL. I know anybody can win a game, but you're supposed to be the Patriots. You're supposed to run over everybody, and you got clocked. Like,
that's true. But besides that, the Patriots only had 3 other receivers. Rex Burkhead had 2 receptions. Cordell Patterson with 2. James White with 1. That killed me. What is this? Coach Allen, what is up? I have got a special guest. I had to nudge her a little bit, but she has joined us for the Super Bowl talk show, and I think she's having fun. Do you think you agree?
yeah.
Coach Allen, I need you to let me know, what is your reaction of this? The GOAT, Tom Brady, wins another Super Bowl, and Jared Goff looked pretty small. So give us your feedback on that.
He still looks like Ryan Gosling, so it's okay.
That is irrelevant to the situation. All right, so Los Angeles Rams receiving. Let me know if anybody chats. Brandon Cooks, 8 catches, 120 yards on 13.
Patriots covered, so I'm happy.
There you go. There you go.
Thank God you didn't bet on this one.
Well, I did put some money in on my DraftKings.
That's okay. That's okay.
No go. So congratulations to Chase Allen. The Patriots covered. They did a lot more than cover. The Pats are a different team in the playoffs. That's true. That's true.
Lucky.
Okay, so Robert Woods, 5 catches, 70 yards. Josh Reynolds, 3 of 28. C.J. Anderson, 2 of 12.
My thing is, I'm just saying, it'd be a whole different ball game had Gostkowski not kicked 2 field goals. Yeah, okay, Brady threw for the 1 touchdown, but had Gostkowski not kicked those 2 field goals, we're talking about a totally different ball game.
Guys, can I just talk about how Dante Hightower had 2 sacks in this game? And I think there was a lot of people out there who thought that he was this close to signing with the Titans. That would have been a big get for the Tennessee Titans.
Pipe dream.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly made the right decision by staying with the Patriots. Why would you choose the Titans over the Patriots? I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Only if you get cut by the Patriots, like a Malcolm Butler and a Deion Lewis.
Right, we have like the whole Patriots.
We get the leftovers.
What's the football movie? The
Replacements?
The Replacements.
The Replacements. Bro, my cousin dated Hightower and was on stage when he got drafted.
Don't.
Okay, we're going to keep moving on to relevant things.
It's like the Replacements, though. We've got all the old Patriots.
All right,
players.
so we're going to kind of transition into another part. The halftime show. I'm sure the ladies loved it because what's-his-name was stripping.
Adam Levine. No, he's not got that good above his
He
tattoos.
was stripped. I mean, I could strip right now if y'all want me to. I mean,
I don't think your viewers want to see that, number one. Number two, his tattoos are
Chase
the
probably
most.
wants to see it. He probably wants
That's
to see me with my
because
shirt
you guys have
on.
a weird relationship, okay?
Well, I mean, he was my center. I have touched his butt.
He said I'm out.
Oh, no, don't go out. No, okay, I'll keep it on.
I think it's because we're not talking about football anymore.
Okay, hey, well, we're going to still play football. I mean, we're still going to talk football. But anyways, real quick, halftime show, what did you think? I actually thought it was one of the best in a long time.
I like Travis Scott, and I like Big Boy from Outkast, too. So
Who was the one that turned down the Super Bowl halftime
Cardi
show?
B.
Cardi B. Yeah. You can move along.
No, I like Cardi B.
No,
Look,
she screwed up.
We're not going to get into that stuff, okay?
She screwed up.
We're going to leave that alone.
All right, Super Bowl commercials. What was your favorite commercial of the night? Adam Levine is a god. There you have it from Chase Howland. Breaking news. Adam Levine is a god with a lot of tattoos.
I think favorite commercial was the...
It's got to be the 100-year anniversary
yes,
for the
NFL 100.
Yeah. That was awesome. Like
I loved that and the girls.
Yes, there you go, Taylor. Me and Taylor.
The little
on the
girl
same page.
in that one that said, "Come and get it," and then the one girl, who I guess she plays football too.
Yeah.
I'm all about women's empowerment. If I could play football and not break, I totally would.
So you like that commercial with the girls playing
Yeah.
football and stuff? I like the Microsoft commercial where the kids with disorders, they can now play video games just like everybody else. I thought that was a great commercial. Good for Xbox and Microsoft to put some new products out
T-Mobile
there.
had some kind of funny commercials, but I mean, it was like dad jokes.
All right, and one of the last things I want to talk about, did anybody just see the mob of the media just mobbing Tom Brady?
Yeah.
And then you had the girl from, is it CBS, trying to do an
She was
interview,
like,
and she was getting
4'8",
trampled.
and she's getting trampled by all these people.
You kept hearing the voice of the other guy.
Oh gosh, are you
saying,
okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay? Hang in there. Hang in
It's
there,
like
little
Brady's
fella.
like, I don't know, I guess is it his bodyguard sitting there with him or
I
her
don't
bodyguard?
know. Yeah, hey, Big Boy turned up in a halftime, for real.
Yeah, he did. He was good. I have a jacket just like his. I thought about wearing it.
Tom kisses Kraft on the lips. That's what
that.
she said.
They literally kissed on the
I
lips.
said, nah, there's no way.
It was
But,
so
hey,
close.
Hey,
I
I'm
mean,
telling you right now,
his lips
Kraft
are probably
loves
that
him
close to
some
his
Brady.
butt anyway. So
There's a
might as
reason
well.
why Garoppolo is out of there, and it's because Tom Brady and Kraft,
telling you,
they
he did.
have that relationship that,
Look out,
me and
Giselle. Your husband's
they
swinging
have
for a
that
different
relationship
team.
that me and you need to strive for.
Okay, don't touch me.
Anyways, I just thought that the media just mobbing Tom Brady at the end was hilarious. Like, people just go crazy.
Well, he and Edelman shared a very odd crying fest, and then Belichick came up and hugged them both, and then Kraft came up and he kissed Brady. I mean, it's very odd. Who knows what goes on behind closed doors? Hey, the Patriots are a weird team. Who knows what goes on behind closed doors? I'm just saying.
Well, at the end of
Look
the
out,
day,
Patriots wives.
Tom Brady, 6 Super Bowl championships. The best ring is the next one. And that's true. That's what Tom Brady's going to go for. And he'll probably get 3 more.
At some point, though, he is going to start to go downhill.
I'd say by the time he's 60.
No, No, like his body's gonna start to deteriorate. That just happens when you
60.
get older.
Yeah, I mean your knees get a little weak at 60. He's got about 30 more years in him.
It's like a Brett Favre thing. He's gonna start just deteriorating.
I'm gonna piggyback on Chase Hallen here. He thinks Brady will go play one more year, win another Super Bowl, retire, and then the Patriots will suck so bad. After that, he says Adam Vinatieri played till 74. That's probably true, but he's a kicker. We're going to move on from that.
Have you seen his beard?
But anyways, Chase says Tom Brady plays one more year, wins the Super Bowl, retires. Patriots then suck really bad the next year and draft Trevor Lawrence, quarterback Clemson. How bad would that be? That would suck. Patriots would be great for another 20 years.
Nobody gets a chance.
With, what do you call them, Sunshine? That'd be bad. That'd just be horrible. It's like the Colts being able to have Peyton Manning for a decade and then in 1 year draft Andrew Luck.
I feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to have a very, just from what I've seen, like his interviews and stuff like that, I think he's going to have a very hard time picking because he's going to try and go at it, which is not a good thing, I don't think.
What do you mean picking? He gets picked.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, going through, like, saying this is what this is great, and, like, trying to pick who he's going to, like, trust, because he seems very, not naive, but, I mean, just the way he goes about things, I don't know.
He can throw a football.
Belichick's going to put a spell on him, and then we're all just going to be screwed.
Yeah, basically. Trevor will go to the Chargers. Big bet Rivers don't have much longer.
If River... Okay.
He's going to go to the suckiest team the year before. I don't see the Chargers winning 2 or 3 games.
Who was the
He's probably going to be an Arizona
Because it wasn't
Cardinal.
the Browns, thank God.
But, I mean, we're talking 2 years from now, Imagine what the coach plays is going to be like in 2 years. Hopefully 200,000 subscribers.
Married and too busy to make videos.
Never too busy. Never too busy. Now that I've got you roped into this thing, I think this has been a success.
Only a Super Bowl Sunday.
No. We're going to keep going. Drew Lock to the Cardinals. This year, I mean, they just drafted.
Hey, I want to see where Kyle Shermer ends up.
That's probably going to be like a 5th round pick. I mean, I don't know.
But
I say he goes to the Giants.
He's so good, though.
No one cares about Kyle Shermer, though.
But he's good. He's low-key good.
He is low-key good.
I mean, I guess low-key.
I could talk about Kyle Shermer, but that ain't what the people came for.
We all know Jarrett Garantano's not going anywhere.
That's for dang sure.
I mean, he's still a junior or sophomore.
I'll tell you, though, look out for... Low-key. Look out for... Look out for a stud who I think might be a Tennessee Vol that I could see in the NFL. Brian Aiken. And not a lot of people know that name, but if you're around me...
We might get him to wear orange and white if Brian goes to Tennessee.
If Brian goes to Tennessee, that would be the only way I could see myself wear a Brian Aiken jersey.
It's still orange and white.
That's still a push, though, guys.
Still Pantone 151.
Sorry. That got me.
He looks fire.
But anyways, guys,
it's so funny to hear what they say when they're so young.
Yeah. I thought this was a success. Maybe not the Super Bowl. Kind of boring. I'm an offensive guy. Chase probably loved it.
No.
I like points, man. I like points. Yeah, that's true. He did look good in South Carolina.
I hate Coach Muschamp, so no.
I love Coach Muschamp.
I hate Coach Muschamp.
I love Coach Muschamp. Anyways, guys. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this so far.
Wait, real quick. We can't leave without saying this. People that say defense wins championships and wins games, I'm here to tell you.
Boy, you are going to ruffle some feathers.
I'm going to ruffle some feathers right now. I'm here to tell you. Did the Chiefs versus, I guess it was the Patriots, wasn't it? That's a high-scoring game. You think, 42 to what? I don't even remember what the final score is, but that's what wins you games. Now, this one right here, this was just a boring game.
This was a fluke.
The whole year we've had high-scoring games. Yeah. Except if you're a Titans fan, you know that you only get 10 to 12 points a game.
Eagles beat the Patriots in last Super Bowl with high-scoring.
Okay, well, I guess the Patriots did either in that game because it was
There's not a whole lot of defense in the NFL anymore. I mean, it's really not.
I like games where it's high scoring. I just feel like it gets your adrenaline up and you're just more excited.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the defensive-minded people out there.
But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I think this was a success, and I think we're going to do it a lot more often. I wouldn't mind talking about maybe having a live feed here. What do you think the Tennessee Titans should do in the upcoming free agency in the NFL draft? Give your opinions on that. Maybe I can drag her in on it. If not, might bring a little Coach Howland into it.
Now it's time to focus our attention on the Preds.
Yes, we'll have some Preds, and we'll definitely get
That's our best bet for
one.
anyone in the
Chase
Tennessee.
A big, huge Preds fan, so we can get him on that too. We'll have some Preds talk, and heck, we'll start doing this for NHL, NBA, a little bit of everything. Of course, we're gonna get back playing our video games. We've done pretty good, but if you didn't hear, the Coach Plays have officially gotten to 100 subscribers. Woot woot! I'm excited. You should be excited too, because that means that we are going to have our 100 subscriber giveaway. The winner, the number one winner is going to get, I did say a GameStop gift card, but what I might do is a $20 either Xbox One card or PlayStation card. And that way you could just tell me if you win. You can buy all
the V-Bucks you want.
All the V-Bucks. But that way you could just tell me which console you are. You'll get that. And then the second place winner will get the Coach Plays t-shirt, and I think that's going to be pretty sweet.
I'm still cracking up at Chase's comment. What is this?
Yeah. But God. Look for that video, because that contest will start a little bit later this week. So look for that video to drop maybe about midweek. I'll get the contest set up. You'll be able to have different ways to enter into that contest, so that should be good.
Well, it is 9:52. And I'm ready to
wrap
go.
this up.
So he said I'm still not sure what this is.
Still not sure, but
There's two idiots talking.
This is the Coach Plays, guys. The Coach Plays, and this is gonna be us signing off. Thank you, Caryl Green, for joining me. My fancy lady. I love her. And as always, I'm Colt Carter. The Coach Plays. Am I getting a little animated?
Don't do it.
Am I getting a little animated? Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Where's the finish button? I don't see the finish button.
Can you just turn it off?
Peace.
Please? You're
I'm
so
trying.
embarrassing.
Are you sure you want to? Yeah, I found it. Peace. Oh, now wait a minute. We can't finish. Luke Roberts just now showed up late to the show. Luke Roberts late to the show.
Who is that?
He's a football player.
Oh.
Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the Coach